Hello everyone, this is Sunny and you're watching my YouTube channel Trade with Sunny, and this is pound dollar chart. I'm looking, let me show you the daily chart, and I'm interested in this fair value gap mark with this red zone. Yeah, this one. If you can see the lower end of this candle and the higher end of this candle, in between that there's a gap. If you can see, that is called fair value gap, and I'm looking for this liquidity below these lows. If you can identify this pattern, you see this, I wanna see this thing drop below at least these three lows, which has got most of liquidity in between them. And if it is gonna continue its strong previous bearish trend, which is from, if you can see on a month chart, you see we are in a bearish trend since 2007. It's like 2008, and it dropped in 2008, I believe, in the stock market crash and recession, global, everything like that. And if you can see that in the monthly time frame since 2022, it was in a correction mode. Yeah, it has corrected and filled this imbalance around here. Yeah, and when it filled it completely, satisfied itself. Yeah, stayed around here for quite a long time now, and finally it's gonna drop again, I believe. Yeah, let's go to uh, daily chart again, and I can see this. It has already got rejected from the equilibrium point of this fair value gap. If you can see the pin point at the equilibrium, yeah, that black line represents the equilibrium of this fair value gap. All right, and which you can see has hardly been tapped and started moving lower, and already left the gap, went one time in here, second time, third time, and fourth time. Every time it hardly closed inside it. Yeah, and it started moving lower. Yeah, and let's take this thing out, and now let's go on 1 hour chart. If you can see, what I can see is this one here. Yeah, so this is another gap on 1 hour chart. After dropping from the daily chart, it has left this gap here. Yeah, so first it went through it. Yeah, again tapped the daily gap, and then started moving lower. But we, ICT teaches us to cut through candles. Okay, and let me tell you, these cut through candles, you see another one here. Let me show you. If you learn to see the market by even cutting through the candles, that's not support and resistance, guys. That's something else. All right, okay, so these things align with each other. If you can see, this was something interesting around here, and you can see the reaction at the equilibrium of this, and how the candles going over them and staying the markets below them, the solid candles making below them. And once it's leaving this thing, coming back again into it, tapping it, and then moving again up. And then when they need to cross these positions, they need to throw the markets with strong momentum like this. Okay, they can't easily pass from these areas because they do matter. Okay, this is you see a strong momentum candle came down again. Okay, and they came back up, then went down, then they made another gap in here. Okay, let's remove this one. Sorry. Yeah, so what they did on this one, they came back here, they dropped again below this, went into it again, manipulated, went a little bit above it into the wicks, yeah, and then dropped again back down, then once more. This was the time, yeah, if you can, if there is something like, what can I use? Maybe a circle, sorry, this one. That point is our entry, okay. Here it shows that the market is gonna dive deep now, all right. So on 15-minute time frame on our that circle, if you see that we have got another gap in here as well, and they have utilized this cut through. They have not utilized, sorry for my cursor, they have not utilized this one, so I have to remove this for now, sorry, and I will mark this one. So if you see this one, this is the latest one. If we could have used this cap only, they didn't utilize this one, all right, or this one. You see which one they utilized? Let me mark it for you. It's this one. If I believe you guys are able to recognize the fair value gaps around here, let me remove the backward, the other one, and highlight this one. You see, now this one, this was an inverted gap, the inverted fair value gap, the cut through candles. Even the market has moved on. This is not the current dealing range, but they still, that has now been converted into inverted gap, okay. And you see the markets didn't respect this gap, neither this one, neither this one. They didn't even tap that one, but they came into the inverted gap, okay, came into it, just pierced into it a little bit, yeah, followed this gap which I marked with yellow now, and started moving lower, okay. That is something I would say that it's completely algorithmic, and that's how they manage it. And if you're able to train your eye to recognize these patterns, you're gonna make some money, something nice, okay guys. So that's what I would have analyzed, and maybe you can get my point of view, what I'm gonna make you understand through this thing. And if you can watch this video, you will be able to learn this thing, all right. This is not something like this is not like, I'm sorry, that's all for now, I would say. I wanted to say share something more, but maybe I will do that later, inshallah. And if we keep watching the markets, and I would say the market should not move back up if they need to go down. Otherwise the market would be consolidating here around this zone for quite a few more days, I believe, if it's not gonna move now. That's what I expect. And these two marked blue lines, if I have to tell you what they actually are. Okay. Okay, so if we can see, Well, it's actual gap marked. I would not take it. Something I would move this to here, to this gap. Yeah, and yeah, so it has already moved into this gap. Today, okay, it's today 5 a.m. Okay, I believe this is gonna get ripped as soon as possible. Yep. The thing I wanna see ripped, I mark it with yellow. Okay. I can see the markets coming down here. Let's have a look at dollar index. What's going on in here? So dollar has been recently started moving higher again after taking this liquidity down here. It has started moving higher, and finally it did took this high, which has been, I was anticipating the markets to take that high here, but they may have other plans, so they didn't do that. Then I have seen the markets moving lower, and I thought it may not be going there without filling this zone, but it did go. And if you see, it's already moved a lot higher, and again it's trying to go up. Yeah, so it has done this one. Yeah, it has taken, yep, it's already taken, so I'm just marking it to show you. If you see, this already been taken. You see, there's no wick down here. Yeah, so there's lots of liquidity in this gap and a void to fill this gap, and it works like a magnet and attract the price towards this zone. Okay, and after doing this, fulfilling this objective, they go for the other side. So for now, I see the other side is above this wick. Dollar is going above this wick. Okay, so I will mark this with yellow here. Okay, this is gonna get ripped. Okay, anytime soon. And beware, guys, still. So if you see on 4-hour chart, After doing a little retracement, it's stops taken here. You see, stops taken here. Then market structure shift. So which one of these would in this chart when the markets went up, what you believe, ask yourself what you believe that which which structure would break and you would consider that market structure shift. Yeah, which structure, on which structure break, like this one, like this one, and these ones, where would it be? Ask yourself. Okay, so market structure shift is one of the most important things you would see when you are gonna trade. Okay, that is the one of the main and the most necessary thing to consider. Okay, so what I would do is that I can consider this one as well. You see, this is a swing high. Okay, let me tell you. You see this one? This candle, the centered one, has got the high. Okay, and the candle left to it has got a lower high than this candle high, and the right to it has the lower high to the left of it. Okay, so this makes these three candles a swing high. Okay, this point is called now the swing high. Okay, any swing high is the actual high you see for this. Okay, and it's better if you see the market structure shift in the dealing range. Okay, instead of the market which is moving after taking the stops. Okay, no, you should not consider this swing high. These are also the swing highs, but this is after the stops taken. It could be a retracement otherwise, but if it takes a swing high from the dealing range, that does matter, guys. All right, that does matter. So we will see this swing high, and this high is not important to me because the candle of which took this high, yeah, that's already taken the bodies of these candles. Okay, so these wicks have already got lots of liquidity on top of them. They are gonna get ripped anyway. Okay, they're not important to me. Okay, if the if this candle has been closed with a strong momentum above these highs, okay, above the candles of these highs, wicks doesn't matter, guys. They are gonna get ripped anytime soon. Okay, after the solid candles have been met. Okay, so what I would say now that if you so first was our stops been taken, not ours, sorry, the marketplace has taken the stops. Okay, and now it started moving higher, took the swing high here and here as well. This is also a swing high. Okay, and this is also a swing high, and this is also a swing high. Okay, so this is the this one was the important because this was the first one in the dealing range that was taken. Okay, and here, and when it was already broken and the market closed above it, the market didn't first take these wicks, and they made more liquidity on it by dropping down on this candle. If you see, they dropped down here, they manipulated the sellers, who they put their stops above these wicks and above these highs. The markets moved down filled this fair value gap down here. You see, let me show you again. It's a 4-hour chart. If you see, it's a nice. Okay, so it's a nice piece of study. I wanted to say. So if you see this gap, yeah. Now after making liquidity of the wicks and these highs, it came back down into it, yeah, and it has filled this completely, the 100% of it, but didn't came out of it even a little bit. Okay, just stayed inside it, made the wick, and goes close the body outside it and well above it. And this candle now acted as order block to send this higher. Okay, so what they did after moving this, okay, they already sent the market higher to take those wicks, yeah. So on these two candles, they went from here up, from here they took this liquidity. Now again, after taking the liquidity, some people took their profits from here as well. So they dropped back down again to this variable gap. Maybe they didn't satisfied from the first time, so they came back the second time into it. But this time, this area pushed them even harder, just coming an inch into it, and pushed it back a lot higher with some strong momentum. It's a 4-hour chart, so it does matter. Okay, these candles, anyway, the order blocks, 1 minute order block, they also does matter, but there is lots of, I won't call it a noise, but uh, that's a little bit complicated, but we are moving that way anyway. But these candles, the price action on 4-hour and these candles, they are telling us the picture of longer terms, like days, upcoming days, and even months and weeks, yeah. uh, but one minute charts and 1 minute candles, they are actually, we can't expect a move of 1 minute and um, carrying that trend we take for the months, no. So maybe a little bit 4-hour daily charts creates a sort of balance. So what else now is that, let's see where dollar would go, and that way the pound should move, sorry, the opposite of that way. They are actually inversely proportional to each other. Definitely they are against each other. Okay, and let's see, M15. So what do you think, guys? It's gonna go to, actually I don't like these small charts. Okay, they've given me 10 minutes chart as well. Okay, here, that was nice. Should go higher if the market makers are not sleeping. Here are we back at pound dollar. So good luck, guys. I'm gonna post this video on YouTube. Hope you will get something useful for your trading journey from this video, and I wish you all the best, and take care. Bye.